Good evening, I'm NBC First Alert meteorologist Michael Wasserstein. It's an interesting trio which included Jordan Spieth and Phil Mickelson, two of the fan favorites. As we can see near Torrington along Route 8, there's heavy lightning associated with these storms. Heat index values will be between 95 and 100, making it feel oppressive. Yes, thanks so much, Ryan. As you mentioned, we did have half an inch of rain that hit us today. Now, as you see here, we have a Cape value for Hartford of almost 2,500 joules per kilogram. You're taking a live look at our new London Skycam, where it is a beautiful evening. Clear skies and comfortable temperatures are making for a nice night to be outside. Temperatures right now are in the middle to upper 70s, 80 in some spots in Hartford and along the shoreline. We're still seeing temperatures in the 80s, but in most spots we're down into the 70s, making it feel quite comfortable out right now. Now, if you think it was hot this July, you are not wrong. In fact, it was the warmest July on record with an average temperature of 78 degrees. That is 4.4 degrees above normal. We saw 4 heat waves this July. The last time we had 4 heat waves in a given month, that was July in 1999. That caused an El Nino effect have diminished. So we'll see greater chances for an above normal season, a 45% chance with 10 to 17 named storms, 5 to 9 hurricanes, and 2 to 4 major hurricanes. Severe weather threat for areas south of us. I think it is possible that that severe weather threat ticks slightly to the north, and we could be included in that area of the threat. So we'll have to watch out for that as we head into the work week. I don't think any of these days will be a washout. However, you can't rule out the chances for afternoon storms, particularly on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday look mostly clear, and then Wednesday again there's a possibility for another storm. And then on Thursday, as that cold front moves into our region, we drac up. If you think it's been a hot July, you're not wrong. Right now you're looking at the Hartford temperature departures from normal. Anytime you see one of these orange numbers, it means the temperature has been above average for that given day, and the blue numbers, below average temperatures. We only see 3 of them, so it feels quite comfortable and refreshing right now. That is all to change as we head into the work week. Monday, we're still quite dry. It'll feel really comfortable tomorrow morning, a dew point in the low 50s. However, that number skyrockets up into the 70s for Tuesday, so it'll feel quite oppressive on Tuesday. And then we're back into the 60s, more typical summertime humid air for the later parts of the week and into next weekend. So these are quite seasonable temperatures for this time of the year. But the big story for today was the chilliness this morning. If you woke up, you probably sensed that there was a chill in the air that almost felt quite like autumn. It gave you sort of a taste of what those September mornings will be like. Our low this morning was 52 degrees. The average for this day of the year is in the low 60s at 62. And we were only a couple ticks from the record low temperature of 49 degrees set in 2007. Now looking at our live first alert Doppler, we're completely clear across the state. A couple clouds moving in from our west, but we're entirely clear, so you do have the green light for any evening activities, and that is especially because our dew point right now is quite low. There's dry air, dew point of only 52 degrees, making it feel quite comfortable. Good Sunday evening. I'm tracking storms in Litchfield County right now. You're taking a look at our live first alert Doppler. As we can see, there's a flood advisory in effect for Litchfield County near Burlington, Thomaston, Torrington, along the Route 8 corridor. And if we zoom in even closer, we can see in Harwington right now near Locust Hill Road, Plymouth Road, Wildcat Hill Road, and 222. These are heavy storms with some lightning associated with them, so there's significant flood potential for these areas right at the moment. Now, if we zoom out, we can see that there's a significant line of thunderstorms through Pennsylvania and into upstate New York. These will start to fizzle out as they head into our state, but as we head into the evening hours, we could see significant lightning strikes up to 20 miles away and even 100 miles away if it is clear for our state. Now, taking a look at our first alert future radar, we can see that these storms start to fizzle out as they head into our state. So 9 o'clock, they're right along our state line, and then as we head into the evening, we're mostly clear and they have fizzled out. You're taking a live look at our live first alert Doppler, where we see these areas of storms that are making their way into the southeastern portion of the state, particularly along the Connecticut coastline and then up in inland areas. So we'll take a closer look. These storms have been working their way into the state for a long time. This is a 3-hour loop. They're just reaching 95 right now. And these storms, these heavier downpours have been falling near 163 and 32 for a little while now, down near the casinos in Uncasville. In the greater region, we're mostly clear. The only real areas of showers are down in the southern portion of the state. You can see this area of rain in Pennsylvania, a little bit in New York as well. But we'll be clearing as we head into the afternoon. This is a live look in at our new London Skycam over the Thames River, where we're cloudy right now. Beach and boating forecast today, a Sunday index of 3. The sun will creep in the afternoon. An easterly wind, and then a water temperature at 75 with waves less than a foot. High tides for the day, 11:15 in Rocky Neck, 11:45 in Hammonasset, and then at Silver Sands Beach, we're at 12:30. Water temperature will feel quite comfortable for those beaches. The big story for today, though, is the humidity. So right now we have a feels like temperature down in the lower 70s. That jumps up into the upper 80s as we head into the later parts of the day. So it will feel quite hot and oppressive. And now if you're heading out to the Hartford Athletic game today at Dillon Stadium, for your tailgate, we'll be at a temperature of 82 with clearing skies. By kickoff, we're still at 82, and then as we head into the end of the game for the final whistle, we'll cool down to 80 degrees. I'll have more information on the rising humidity in my exclusive 10-day forecast. You're taking a look at high temperatures observed today across the state, where we did hit the 90s in spots, 91 in Windsor Locks and 90 in Hartford, cooler along the shoreline. But it was quite oppressive today, and that heat does stick around. So right now we have dipped a little cooler, 85 in Windsor Locks right now, 82 in Hartford. Along the shoreline, we're even cooler, 76 in Groton and 82 in Bridgeport. That's because of some of the storms that have moved into our state this afternoon, but that heat does stick around. We drop down into the 70s for tonight, 71 inland, 74 along the shoreline with some scattered storms and some fog developing. I wouldn't cancel your plans for the evening. Just be aware that there is the possibility for storms as we head into the evening hours. For Monday, the big story is the heat. We'll see a high of 87 in Salisbury, 92 in Windsor Locks, 93 in Hartford, 88 in New Haven, 89 in Bridgeport. It will feel quite oppressive. So a heat advisory has been issued for 6 of our 8 counties with heat index values between 95 and 100. It'll feel oppressive for tomorrow. Taking a look at our exclusive 10-day forecast, we're tracking the possibility for a heat wave. We cracked the 90-degree mark today, and if we see temperatures in the 90s for Monday and Tuesday, it'll officially be our 5th heat wave for the summer. It'll be humid and muggy with the possibility for some storms on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll see pleasant, comfortable conditions with dew points dropping and temperatures in the upper 70s. And then as we head into the weekend, it is quite pleasant and beautiful for one of our last summer weekends. Along the shoreline, it'll be slightly cooler for next weekend. And then you can't rule out the possibility for some rain showers for Tuesday and Wednesday.